Welcome to episode 6 of Killing Comfort. Today we got a special guest behind the camera. I don't know if you'll be able to hear him, but say hello.
Hello.
Probably not. But he's going to be asking us some questions today, and he's made 5 random questions on random topics, and we have no idea what he's about to ask us. So we'll see how that goes. But first, how have you been, Luca?
Been very good. Excited for this pod. We just came up with the idea of this question and answer format about 20 minutes ago. And yeah, Tommy, we've known him for 6 months maybe, around that time. He used to be your neighbour. He's a fighter with a record of 13-0, so we'll get him on the pod at one point. Looking forward to that. We're thinking about going to Spain in September, which is a month from now, so very excited for that. But yeah, Tommy, have you got our first question?
Yeah, so what's one piece of advice you'd give to someone starting out in your field?
Okay. I don't know if you'll be able to hear what he said, but if you didn't, Tommy asked us, what is one bit of advice that you would give to someone in your field? Or starting in your field?
In our field, as in what we do for a living?
Yes.
One bit of advice, well, personal training. Well, get your qualification first. Get on the gym floor, get speaking to people. I would say the biggest thing is leading by example as well. Make sure your fitness is
for sure.
in tip-top shape, because the times where I've been most successful in personal training has been when I've been in my best shape. And the times where I've done the worst has been when I've been in my worst shape. So that's what I would say.
I'd agree. I think you need as much experience as possible, and that's how you're going to become better. But the main thing is leading by example. If I'm someone, I'm fat, and I'm telling you how to get in shape, that's fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
But then if you're like some really skinny guy telling me how to build muscle, I'm not going to listen to what you have to say. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, people will look at you and they make their first judgment in the first second. They don't need to know anything else. Even if you have the best sales pitch on the planet, they're not going to hire you.
I remember I was at a gym, I'm not going to say which gym, but there was a PT and his arms were like my forearms, and he's teaching people how to like either gain or lose weight. It's just like, bro, you don't even know. If you can't do it yourself, why am I going to trust you? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's very true. And what you said, experience as well. You start off, I remember my first year, the way being able to do like a bench press and teaching a bench press, very different skills. So you need the ability to get that experience over time. The only way you can do it is just by doing it. So that's what I would say. Surround yourself with other personal trainers or coaches. That's what we did. And you bounce off each other. And yeah, that's what I would say.
I think that sums it up pretty well.
Next question.
Okay, what has been the most transformative
Transformative.
That's fine.
moment in your life, and how did you shape it with who you are today?
You have to repeat the question just in case.
Yeah, Tommy said, what's the most transformative moment in your life and how's that shaped you to who you are today?
Damn. That is a good question. I would say, to be honest, starting boxing has probably been the thing that's changed my life the most.
Yeah?
Yeah, 100%. I just think, like, confidence levels, self-respect, people respect you more, you get in better shape. I'd say that's probably the thing that changed my life the most.
When was that?
I probably started when I was like 14 maybe. And you notice straight away, as soon as people find out you've started boxing, suddenly everyone starts respecting you. No one says anything out of order. Do you know what I mean? And then obviously, like today, you can walk around on the street. Obviously, you have to be a bit wary because of other shit. But most of the time, you're going to be so much more confident. Like,
it's the way you carry yourself.
Yeah, you're going to carry yourself with a lot more confidence.
Yeah, I've noticed that. And the better you get, the more confidence you have. It's like...
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, it's just a constant gain.
Turns you from a little mouse to a man, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, boxing's one of the most transformative things you can do for your self-esteem, self-confidence, self-belief. And it transfers in anything else that you do.
Yeah.
Like, even with recording content, even as we're speaking now, like, if we had never boxed before, perhaps maybe we'd have less conviction in what we're saying just because we haven't had that experience.
Yeah.
So you just have the ability to walk in any room, you know you can handle yourself, if they have no experience, obviously, if you're getting in a room with other boxers and other people that experience, it's different. But people who've boxed tend to be more respectful and they understand the risks of getting in a fight, so they're less likely to cause problems anyway.
I find that you cause a lot less problems. You don't go looking for trouble. Like, before you know how to fight, you're like, oh, fucking, you think you're fucking, like, the guy. But then when you actually know how to fight and you realise that you could probably do a lot of damage, you then become a lot more respectful. You don't look for fights, stuff like that. So.
And you realise the damage that can be caused on you as well.
Yeah.
When you get hit, it's very humbling.
What would you say, what was your most transformative
I would say
of your life?
Shout out to a good friend of mine who I've known all my life, Michael. He got me in the gym when I was 16. If I had never done that, I wouldn't be sitting here. I would have never got into the gym. I would never have started boxing. I was overweight before that, and yeah, he taught me like technique with the gym and the mindsets. We go to his cabin and play loud music and hit PRs. It was a good time. So I would say that there's been many transformative moments in my life.
But you'd say mainly getting in the gym.
That was what guided me to,
I guess,
what I've been doing now and the last many years.
Okay. So, should we move on to the next question?
Next question.
Okay, so what's a common myth about your field of job?
Okay, if you can't hear question number 3, what is a common myth about the field you work in? I'm gonna let you answer that one first, because I don't have an answer right now.
What's a common myth? Well, I help people lose fat. I'd say a common myth is that you have to restrict certain food groups, like you have to cut out carbs, or you have to do this fasting routine, or you have to go on this. Fat loss is very simple. It's just go on a calorie deficit, do the same thing over and over and over again. It's so simple. So people always look for an easy way, a quick way, but there's no quick ways. It's like with anything. It's like with business. It's like with content, even this podcast. There's all these special hacks. All you got to do is do the same thing repeated over and over again, and eventually you get your result. Tommy has done that in the last 4 months. He's lost 15 kilos behind this camera. And I did that on my cut. It's just the same thing day in, day out. That's how you get better. It's the same with boxing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What was the question again?
Common myths in your field.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I would say that people probably think, because teaching boxing and being a boxing coach, people think you're probably like a bit of an idiot and that you're actually not intelligent. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I think they think you're just like...
punch drunk.
Yeah. But no, I think you have to be... I think if someone tried it and they'd see actually how hard it is, and that you have to know exactly what you're doing, and you have to be pretty intelligent to do it. But also, like being a PT or a coach of any sort, I think a lot of people don't realise you're dealing with people all day, and these people are like... You're almost like a therapist at some points as well. Like, it's very draining, but it can be good. But I think that is probably 2 common misconceptions. They probably think you're an idiot because you work in a gym, and
all you do is help people.
All you do is
reps.
You do is lift weights and punch things. No, but there's more to it than that.
Yeah, you see people go for a life transformation.
You change people's lives. You're not just
like even Tommy sitting behind this camera. Like when we first met him, he had a big bowl face. Now he's wearing vests. He's proud of his physique. Like you see people level up, and it's crazy. It's very fulfilling seeing that 100%. Journey, and you get to see that over and over again. Whether it's with boxing, you see him level up, not in the skill of boxing, but with confidence as well. And it's the same with in the gym. You see him, not being able to lift a certain weight, and then they can do that. And then their body transforms, their mind transforms, it's everything. Yeah,
you see people like I'd have a few clients who were probably really socially weird or whatever, and now they're in better shape, they're more confident, they're getting in relationships, they're doing things, they're getting out of their shell. It's just good to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next question.
Okay, what is the one lesson or piece of advice you wish you could have given your younger self?
Good question.
The question was, what is one bit of advice you give to your younger self? Do you want to go first?
Okay. I would say be more confident and just, 100% be more confident.
How do you do that?
I think you have to kind of earn it a little bit, but just don't be too scared of like what other people think, or like even in the terms of like with women, like just be more confident, just say it. Don't be like overthinking it, just go and do it, or just anything. Be more confident, have confidence in yourself, and just start it, whatever it is. That's what I would say.
That's good. Yeah, don't care too much about. Obviously, you're going to care. I think it's important to care, especially what your friends, family think, those close to you. Like, I care what you guys think, but you need to not let outsider opinions affect what you're doing, and just completely disregard that and go for what you want.
I know, but like imagine you approach a girl.
Yeah.
And you're so scared of getting rejected, you're going to be like weird.
Yeah.
But if you don't care, they'll realise that and be like, okay, yeah, she doesn't care, and then you're more likely to get what you want.
Yeah. Yeah, completely.
Just in every single like part of life. That's in that part. But just being more confident.
Yeah.
Like, don't be too nervous to do anything. Just fucking do it.
Yeah, it's realising you have one life. We have such a limited time on Earth. You're going to die one day. You're going to be in your deathbed. What, you know, you want to look back and think, I tried.
Yeah, just do it.
I tried.
You're going to be more. You're not going to think about the times, like you're not going to think about the things that went wrong or the things you did. You're going to think of the things you didn't do and the time you wasted and the things you should have done, you wish you did, but you didn't do it because you care what people think, or you just weren't confident enough to do it.
I would tell my younger self, give up the vices, give up the video games, give up the going out partying, give up the time you waste just doing stupid things, and focus everything towards leveling up your life in any area.
I think that's good.
Yeah.
Nice. Shall we, last question, right?
I've only got one more. This is a short episode.
Two
more. Two more
perfect.
questions.
Two
okay.
more.
Let's expand on these next questions.
What's the biggest lesson you've learned along the way of your career?
If you guys couldn't hear, he said, what is the biggest lesson you've learned along the way in your career? I'm going to let you answer that.
The biggest lesson, that's a very hard question. The biggest lesson I've learned is, I would say, think big. Because this year a lot of stuff happened where I thought, there's no way I'd be able to do that. Like me 3 years ago when I started as a PT, if he could see what I'm doing now, he'd be like, wow.
Yeah, self-limiting beliefs are real. So.
Yeah, they are very real. They'll restrict that. Your biggest enemy is your own mind. That's what I think. So you got to dream big. You got to think, okay, one day I could do this. If I just put the reps in, we're all human beings. So if someone else has done it, I can do it too.
Yeah.
Don't let, your intrusive thoughts get the better of you. Set big goals. Constantly try and improve. And if you have the right mindset, you can achieve anything.
Yeah, I think I'd have to agree with you on that. There's just things that, if you told me like a year ago, 2 years ago, like that I'd be sponsored by like RDX or something, I'd be like,
yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah,
you got
I'd have never thought that was possible.
Yeah,
but there's probably things now that I don't think are possible that in 2 years I'll be like, wow.
And the funny thing is now, like sometimes you're like, I don't feel like I'm doing well enough. But objectively, if you look from an outside perspective, you're doing amazing. But it's just because you get used to what you have.
Yeah, that's true.
So maybe another lesson there is be grateful for what you have.
Yeah, true. Don't get lost in the sauce, mate.
If you're constantly in a state of lack, being like, I don't have anything, I'm not good at this, you're never gonna get to the next level. You need to embrace where you are now, see what you want in the future as guaranteed. That's gonna happen. Like you got to have so much conviction.
If you put the work in.
Yeah.
You got to have the vision and then put the work in. But anything is possible, so don't limit your beliefs.
Yeah.
But also be grateful for what you've got along the way, because we've achieved things that we said would already make us happy, and they didn't make us happy.
No. Well, they made it to a certain degree.
Yeah, but as soon as you've done it, you're like, right, what's next? So
yeah, you always want more. So every little level up that you make, you got to be like, yes. You got to celebrate that. Even if it's a small one.
Celebrate the small wins.
That's amazing.
I'd say that's a good point. Celebrate the small wins.
And people, I hear a lot of like entrepreneurs and people that have made it big on Instagram who are 40, 50 years old. They said, if I can go back to when I was 20, I would give up everything. I'd give up all the millions I've made to be back when I was 20, reliving it, learning all the lessons that I learned, being with the people I was around at that point in time. So
just appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate where you are now. It's all part of the journey.
It's like when people like wait all year for summer to come round, and then they're like, summer's going to be so good, and then they're in the middle of summer and they're just, do you know what I mean? They're not. They don't realise. You don't realise you're in the moment. Like you look back at the good old times and you're like, you don't realise that now you're in the times that you'll look back on and go, oh, they were the good old days. You know what I mean? So you got to appreciate the journey.
Yeah, it's so cliche. I feel like that's a lesson you have to learn. Like, you have to live it to understand it. Like, when you haven't achieved anything yet, you're like, well, when I get there, it will be great.
Yeah.
But you only realise, like, it didn't solve anything.
The journey is probably more fun than the destination.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is.
We literally had this conversation earlier. It was like, we're talking about people that we know that have really rich parents and have got gifted everything from a young age. And we said, well, you said, oh, I'd love to, imagine living that life. And I was like, oh, well, a lot of rich kids are not happy because they got gifted everything. They didn't have to earn it. They didn't have to learn the same lessons that we learn.
Yeah, I guess they're never going to learn. They're never going to be the person that you're going to be because you have to go through trials and tribulations.
Yeah, imagine all the character traits you have right now that you wouldn't have learned. If you got gifted everything on a plate, you wouldn't be the guy you would be today.
Money can't buy that, I guess. Money can't buy experiences.
No.
That get you your mind and everything like that.
So everything you're living now is building you into the person that you're going to be later on.
Even if you're going through pain, you look back and go, that was fucking...
My most painful moments in life have been the most defining.
When you grow the most.
Yeah, so after that pain, it's been the biggest periods of growth every single time.
Yeah.
It's never when you're all happy that you make the most progress. It's when you're, oh shit, shit just got real, let me improve.
That's true.
Yeah. It's like we talked about this on a previous podcast. It was like a study with a mouse in a tunnel and there's a waft of cheese and it runs and they measure the force that it generates. And then there's the same mouse with the waft of cheese, but then there's a cat behind it.
Yeah.
And that's that pain and it ran even faster. So I'm
trying to get out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think that's good.
Yeah. So if you're in a time of pain at the moment, see it as a positive. Use it.
Yeah, it's true. When I was heartbroken, I was like lifting crazy, fucking motivated every day.
Yeah.
Like, I wish I was probably heartbroken again, bro, because I was like charged every day.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're the, yeah.
Yeah, likewise, yeah. You can use that
energy.
negative energy and transfer it into something positive.
It's like the catalyst.
Yeah, it's the catalyst. Yeah, that's what you need to get the rocket off the ground, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
God, it sounds very cliche, but it's all true.
It's all true.
Right, Tommy, next question. One more question.
Last question.
Okay, what's next for you?
That's a good question. I like that question.
The last question was, what's next for you?
You can go first.
What's next?
Let's expand on this. Let's talk.
Next for me, what are the plans? I've started online coaching. I'm going to be helping men build an athletic physique through gym, boxing, help them become more confident. YouTube videos on exactly how to do that, my experiences, showing everything, every step that you need to build the physique that you want and become more confident, maybe learn boxing along the way, sort of like a hybrid athlete. I think just share my experiences in general, helping everyone become better. For myself, that's like business. For myself, keep growing the in-person coaching.
Your gym's expanding soon as well.
Yeah, we're going to get the boxing ring soon, so invite all the boys down for sparring all the time.
We're doing the podcast in the ring.
Yeah, podcast will probably change locations, but for myself, keep training, travel, experience new things, meet new people.
Yeah, we're going to Spain next month.
Yeah. Other than that, I think that's it really. Just keep cracking on. What about you?
That's good. Got a few goals. I want to fight at the end of the year, so I'll be walking out with James and Tommy. I want to get 10k. I'm going to get 10k subscribers by the end of the year. I'm going to get 40 online clients by the end of the year.
Nice.
That's
That'd be
the goal.
good, man.
Yeah.
Then you're going to leave me and you're going to move to Thailand.
I'll never leave you.
You got to take me with you, bro.
I'll take you with you, yeah.
Sponsor me.
Yeah, I'll sponsor you, yeah. Sponsored by LM Fitness Coaching.
Yeah, I'll wear a t-shirt about
when
it.
RDX drops you, I'll be there. Don't worry.
Bro, they're not going to drop me.
Yeah. No, that you're their biggest asset at the moment, you know?
Well, maybe. Who knows? Yeah. But yeah, they're nice. That's some good goals.
Yeah.
What are you going to do to achieve those?
what I'm going to do, well, I'm going to continue boxing every single day. I've been doing that for the last couple of weeks, and I've seen like the increase in my skill level. It's really dialing, get as fit as possible. I feel like it's all mental as well with boxing. So start meditating again, just to get that calm energy.
Yeah.
For YouTube, just post 3 times a week, increase the quality of the videos, constantly try and go, okay, what can I do better next time? I feel like the way I speak on camera is getting a lot better. Every video I'm like, okay, I'm seeing slight improvements there. Clients, it's just gonna increase the YouTube. Clients will come with that, and just surround myself with good people. I've got a good little team with you guys here. You know, constantly surround myself with people who want the best for me and make me improve and are much better in certain things that I'm not.
Yeah.
And just learn from them. So that's
100%.
You know, that's it. Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm excited. It's been a good year. It's going to be the best year by the end of the year.
Yeah, nice. You've got a nice little plan. You've got to put the work in to get there.
Yeah, I've got my goals written on the wall as well. I've written down all those things that I told you.
Yeah, I need to think of some real goals.
Oh, you got them? Yeah. Well, what's it called? SMART goals. Goals that you can measure.
Yeah, for sure.
And like a time limit. By the end of 2026, I will have achieved.
Yeah, I want to really sort the online stuff out. I want to get more online clients, help people. Then the ideal is to just travel around the world, Colombia, Spain, Thailand, online coaching, just helping everyone, training hard myself and just living the life. That's
We'll
the
be
goal.
going to Spain in September.
I want to be a digital nomad, mate.
Yeah, well, that's the plan. But Thailand in 2026, that'll be fun, Tommy, yeah?
Great.
Yeah, Tommy's been to Thailand. Have you fought in Thailand?
Yes.
Tommy's fought in Thailand. Yeah, you did the whole ceremony before the Muay Thai fight. What was that like?
It was a very cool experience, very new. So
you have to do like a little dance ritual before, right?
yeah, it's just a sign of respect.
Yeah, maybe we'll do a Muay Thai fight in 2026.
I'm down.
Yeah, let's do like a 3-man. What's it called?
3-way, right?
3-way.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, 3-way Muay Thai fight sounds fantastic. But no, good things on the horizon. But we've worked hard this year, every day. There's only been a couple of days where we've,
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, not all the time.
Not all the time.
Nah, but it's all right.
It's all right. You get that buzz back.
Yeah. I just need to find some Latina to break my heart.
Yeah.
And I'll be back.
Then
don't
the
worry.
next level up is there. Then he'll be hitting 50 kg dumbbell press.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what he needs. But that was a good podcast. Thank you, Tommy, for doing the questions. And yeah, I quite like this format. We'll get him back.
Yeah, it was
now
good.
We'll get Tommy on the podcast in Spain. We'll do a podcast with Tommy. Record it with some nice view. Maybe with a little sunset in the background. That'll look good.
Bottle of wine.
And
some
Spanish
tapas.
wine.
Bottle of wine, some tapas, couple chicas. Yeah.
It sounds like the dream.
That's it. Living the dream.
Let's do it. Right, that was episode 6 of Killing Comfort. Want more episodes like this? Just hit subscribe. Episodes out every Monday at 6 p.m. And the slogan is...
Nothing grows in the comfort zone.
Nothing grows in the comfort zone. And we'll see you on the next episode.